On a rainy February morning in 1974, a fire devoured the Joelma Building in São Paulo, Brazil. In just a few hours, 189 lives were lost, many burned beyond recognition. But what burned in silence never truly stayed silent. In the decades since, residents, workers, and even skeptics have reported whispers in the walls, footsteps on empty floors, and screams echoing through the night. The building was rebuilt. Its name was changed. But something or someone refused to leave. This is the story of the Joelma fire. But more than that, it's about the voices that still cry out from within. At 8:50 a.m. on February 1st, 1974, a spark from a faulty air conditioning unit on the 12th floor ignited one of the deadliest skyscraper fires in the world. Within minutes, smoke and flames consumed the building. 750 people were inside. Many had no escape. The Joelma lacked fire escapes, sprinklers, alarms, and proper evacuation signage. It became a chimney of death. Survivors recall unbearable heat, oxygen turning to smoke, people smashing windows in desperation. Some jumped from as high as the 25th floor to escape the flames. But among the chaos, a group of 13 never made it out. Trapped inside an elevator, their bodies fused into the walls. Unidentified, unnamed, unrested. When the bodies were found, the scene was so gruesome that the 13 victims could not be identified. Their remains were buried side by side in a cemetery in Vila Alpina. No names, no families. A priest called them the Nameless Martyrs. But soon, whispers began. Cemetery workers reported strange phenomena. Voices calling at night, cries for water, footsteps circling the graves. One caretaker claimed the screaming stopped only when he splashed water over the tombs. Visitors began leaving. Cups of water, then prayers, then promises. The 13 souls were no longer forgotten. They became sacred. After the fire, the Joelma was rebuilt and renamed Edifício Plaza. But the building never truly escaped its past. Office workers began reporting strange occurrences. Lights flickering with no explanation. Sudden temperature drops. The sound of weeping in empty hallways. Security guards swore they heard elevator doors opening on their own. On the 12th floor, some say they've seen shadows moving against the glass. Even when the room is empty, one night, a janitor refused to ever return. After seeing a burned face staring at him from a mirror, whatever happened in that elevator is still happening. Word of the voices spread far beyond the city. Pilgrims from across Brazil began visiting the graves. They claimed the souls granted favors, jobs, healings, even salvation. A cult-like reverence grew. Offerings increased. Stories multiplied. One woman left an offering after praying for her sick son. The next day, he was cured. Some believe the souls are trapped between worlds not evil, but echoing, forever replaying their final moments. Hoping to be heard? Are they warning us? Or simply begging to be remembered? Nearly 50 years have passed, but the story of Joelma still lives, not in textbooks, but in whispers, in the humming of elevators with no passengers, in the prayers whispered to graves marked only by numbers, in the flicker of lights at exactly 8:50 a.m., some tragedies end in silence. Others echo forever. Perhaps these souls were meant to remind us that in every building, every city, every moment, there are stories we've buried, but they still speak, if you listen. You've just heard the story of the Joelma Building and the voices that still linger. If their cries reached you, share this story. Let it echo once more, because some souls only rest when they're remembered. This is Buried Files.